What's popping with the Army, man? Triple R, stand up. Triple R, stand up. What's going on, man? It's your boy DJ, Mr. Triple R. Welcome to Story Time. You know what I'm saying? Our weekly edition of Story Time, where I talk to y'all about experiences I've had during incarceration and other things of that nature. So I'm gonna give everybody a little chance for the notifications to get on them, and they can go ahead and live stream with us and go ahead. You know what I mean? So what's popping with the Army? Let's just get to talking a little bit before I start talking about the time, the years I spent incarcerated. Just want to talk to you. What's going on, Kevin? Make sure y'all share this bad boy. If you new here, like, subscribe, and hit that bing notification button. So, everybody, what up with a Glock? Everybody, y'all all know Triple R did a lot of time in jail. I did 15 years and some months incarcerated straight. Not did 2 years here, 3 years there. I did a lot of time. I'm doing great. I'm doing real great. So exactly, dude. Like, welcome back, Glock. And so everybody's like, yo, what was that experience like? What was the timetable? How did that play out? So basically it was like this. I got arrested March 5th, 2006, approximately around like 8 to 9 o'clock at night, right? And got arrested for murder. So boom, go to the police station, whatever. That was one of the most craziest and most spookiest freaking experiences, right? Because the police hate murderers and they hate especially gang related murderers. And that was your boy. I remember a dude going down to like this weird basement type at the police at Inglewood Police Station. And I remember them strip searching me and everything. How you doing, Irish Duck? They strip searched me and everything of that nature, and uh pulled out a taser on me, bro. I'm so happy I found you from yo, yeah, thanks, bro. And so dude, I was so spooked. Yeah, make sure y'all join that Discord, man, where you can stay in tune with everything that Triple R Army does and things of that nature. So boom, here it is, right? Yo, shout out to Kane. I see you just joined. I'll welcome you into the community in a little bit after the stream. So they end up, uh, dude, pulling a taser on me. So I was super duper spooked. And I was so spooked because I'm like, yo, I don't want to get tased. What the hell, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, I don't want no problems. So that was hella scary. So boom, I ended up going to Sylmar Juvenile Hall, right? I'm going to Sylmar Juvenile Hall in what they call the compound, right? Now DJ is just pull out a reverse Uno course. So boom, I go to the Sylmar. Dude, this place looks like prison. I'm gonna get a picture of it and I'm gonna post it in the Discord so you guys can see. It looks like prison. So it's like this big old oh snaps, my boy Micah, the captain of the army. Yo, what up, Mike? What up, Mike? Thanks for joining us, bro. I know you hella busy. So I had to just stop real quick, y'all, to shout out my boy Micah. Micah was like one of the first initial members of the army that was just like all in on everything I've been doing. So yo, shout out Micah, man. And so let me show you, let me tell you kind of what the compound looks like. And so here it is. Here it is, freaking, you got juvenile hall, right? All, like, let's say this is all juvenile hall. And then in the middle of it, it's like a big compound with barbed wire fences. They're shut off from the rest of the units. No, it's all good. It's all good. Y'all keep chatting it up. Y'all keep liking it. Y'all keep sharing it. Send it to one of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Send it to your parents so they know what's up. Whoever. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going. Triple R, Army, stand up, stand up, stand up. So, no, the second is Strawberry. Yo, legend show. Shout out. Appreciate the super thanks. Appreciate you, loved one. So this I remember going at nighttime, dude. So it was like, whoa, yep, strawberry. So my original followers are from TikTok. That's where I originally started live streaming. But you the first on here, Glock. For sure, triple. Micah, you a fool. So look, dude, I go there at nighttime. I'm like, yo, what the? In my head, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in prison already. I'm in prison. Like, I'm just thinking, like, yo, I'm in freaking prison because this looks just like Alcatraz. You feel me? So I go up in there. So we talking about the time, all the timetable and everything of that nature. Pac, where you at? You up in here? Where my boy ICM at? So I'm like spooked. Like, what the hell? So it took. So whenever you catch a criminal charge, right? You gonna go, all right, for sure. Just checking. You have to have a preliminary hearing, right? So in the preliminary hearing is when they discuss evidence to see if you can get bound over to superior court, which is where it all happens at. If you can get your case dismissed or even get a deal before preliminary hearing, you kind of like in a good place. You know what I mean? Because like they might not have that much evidence against you, and and everything, right? So boom, it took about 6 months just to get to preliminary hearing, you guys, right? Because there was so much stuff going on within the case. There was prolonging all the time. We different district attorneys. One district attorney felt that he couldn't win the case in a trial. He left, whatever. And for me, I was like, oh, that's a good sign because this dude's conviction rate is so freaking high. Oh yeah, y'all see I got on my green. Shout out to St. Patty's. Shout out to everybody that's Irish. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's Irish, period, but especially for all the Army members that are Irish or what have you, and who are all celebrating today. You know what I mean? I actually put this on by accident, guys. I was gonna wear something else, and I put this on. I didn't even realize it was St. Patrick's Day until a friend called me. So, boom, it takes that much time, right? It took that much time. So during this process, it was like really, really strenuous on me mentally because like keep going to court, nothing happened. Keep going to court, nothing happened. Keep going, keep going. So boom, we finally get bound over. And so now we're in Superior Court. Now that process takes extremely long. So I sat in the county jail, you guys, for 4.5 years fighting my case. You know what I mean? That was very difficult. All right, for sure. All right, Mike, shout out. Stay great above hate, bro. So it was like being in the county jail for that long, bro, is so freaking mentally challenging. Everything costs a lot of money. Imagine a top ramen noodle. Yo, Drip X. Yo, I appreciate that, edits. So, you know what I'm saying? So, put it like this, right? One top ramen noodle that may cost you 25 cents, 30 cents in the store right now, right? I was paying $1.18 for. It started off at 91 cents and it just kept increasing in price every year, right? And they just capped it off at the 118. So for 4.5 years, bro, I'm spending all this. Well, I'm not because I don't have a dime to my name, but my family, they spend all this money. You know what I'm saying? It was times when I didn't have nothing, bro. I didn't have nothing in the county jail, like no food other than what they were giving me. A lot of you guys didn't know this, but I was engaged while I was incarcerated. And I used to have bitter feelings towards my ex fiance because how things didn't pan out. But yo, like I want to take this time. Like she might never ever see this video, but I just want to say, yo, Ben Sher, I really appreciate the time and dedication that you did give me for the time that we were together. Like shout out to you for that. And she showed me love, y'all. Like when I got released, she bought me my first pair of AirPods. She used to freaking like when I needed to go places and I was in the halfway house, she would order me Ubers and Lyfts and things like that. I remember I got my first job when I got out of prison, and uh she took me to what was that Home Depot to give me like some gloves because I was working in a warehouse. Like, and mind you guys, she lived Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Jedion video, but know me more for my content. Shout out Jedion, bro, for always doing that. Yo, Vic, what up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome everybody joining in. Don't forget to like this thing up. Don't forget to share it. You know what I'm saying? If you new, subscribe, like, comment. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when we gonna do this, because starting next week, I will be doing 3 lives a week. 3 lives a week. We're gonna do Mental Health Monday. So when all the anxiety, whatever you guys are going through mentally, we come here, we'll chop it up, we encourage each other, come up with game plans for us to overcome it. Wednesdays, we're gonna start doing. I'm gonna do another segment for the Triple R podcast where I will be discussing people that are in the spotlight that are facing criminal justice. Like, John Morant is gonna be the first person that we talk about. I'm gonna just give my takes. I'm gonna give advice and things of that nature or whatever. And then every Friday we're gonna have our story time, and I just give you guys a different story of incarceration. I might tell you guys a story about a gang story when I was on the streets, all that type of stuff, just so y'all know what's going on. But always remember that we're gonna always take it back to motivation and inspiration. Yo, shout out England, yo. I got nothing but love for the UK. Shout out Ellie Marie too, yo. She did me a solid with that collab. Yo, no, for sure. Shout out. And to all my moderators, I need you guys to be active in this chat. If somebody asking me why I went to jail and you see I'm in the middle of story time, boom, that's your job. Went to jail for this. So Zen asked, why did I go to jail? So I'm gonna let one of my moderators let them know. Shout out to the Middle East as well. Yeah, I can. So look, boom. I had a fiance, so she would look out. She used to be breaking off bread. You feel me? Like, your boy Triple R was living like a king in jail for a cool minute. Like, it was nothing. You feel me? And then so during the time before trial, it took about 4.5 years to get ready for trial, right? So going to trial, that was a whole different beast in itself. You get up you go into court every single day. You get up, you're getting up for court around 5 o'clock in the morning. And you know what I mean? So you got that, and you're not getting back to LA County Jail until like somebody hitting the Discord. Hey, Pac, Icy, I need you to go on the Discord real quick and let them know, yes, I am streaming right now, and they need to come and join. So this is the thing, right? So it's like, dude, going to trial, right? I remember the first time. So when you go to trial, you have this thing called voir dire, right? That's when you question the jury to see who's going to be on your jury. You want to question potential jurors so you can either add them to the jury or dismiss them from the jury, right? So I remember, boom, you see the whole courtroom filled with all these people, bro. What up, Vay? And so it's like, I'm sitting in that thing, and I'm just like, bro, I'm literally, I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh shit. This ain't a movie. That's all I kept telling her. Like, this ain't a movie, bro. There is no do-overs if something ain't right. So I'm just sitting there and I'm looking like, I know that at the end of the day, if I lose trial, I'm getting life in prison. And so it's like, it's hard to sit there and look at these people who don't know you. Okay, good looking out, Icy. Yo, Drip, shout out. Appreciate you. Love one. Appreciate that. Super thanks. That, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at all these people, bro. Like, nobody here knows me. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows me. They only about to know what they're finna hear from a district attorney all the time. Thank you for being a great mod. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I'm shaking. I'm literally like this. I'm shaking so much I have to have my hands underneath the table so nobody can see me. You feel me? I'm like, I'm like, yo, what the feezy, my kneesy, you dig? I'm like, oh. So we start asking questions, whatever, dismiss this juror, dismiss this one, accept that one, what, all that type of stuff, whatever. So now I'm getting ready to go to trial. And I'm just sitting. Did you nearly get sick? Oh, for sure, bro. Like, it was like, and for sure, Glock, I mean, for sure, Pop. Exactly, Soul Boss. They know exactly why they're here to judge me, but they don't really know the person they're judging. Now I'm gonna say this because I'm very transparent. I deserve everything I got, you guys. I deserve the life sentence. For sure, Drip. Appreciate you. Um, so it's like it's like I was a horrible person, you guys. I was evil in my nature and my thinking. And so that's what I did. I carried out evil plans because I was active in the gangs. And and so it was like, damn, here they come. You feel me? So I remember going to trial and I remember just looking at the jury. I'll never forget when I got found guilty. And I was just looking at these people's faces. And I was like, and so much of me was like, I wanted to just like get up in the courtroom and go crazy. Hey man, y'all don't know what the y'all doing and yada yada yada. Woo 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 woo. Yeah, I'm still in Los Angeles and and all this. And and so I remember I remember being sentenced, right? So you get found guilty, then they set a court date later on to sentence you. So I remember being sentenced, and my lawyer's like, you have opportunity to speak. And so I told my lawyer, I'm like, hey, I was like, yo, I can speak, right? And he was like, yeah, but what are you gonna say, right? So I'm like, I was gonna tell the judge, I'm telling my lawyer, right? I'm like, uh, I'm like, I'm about to tell the judge this is BS, he's BS. Woo, 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 woo. I'm gonna go on a cold rant, right? Because like in my head, I was never gonna get out of prison. So this was my laugh at you moment. You think you laughing at me, but I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm all this old ignorant stuff because oh damn, shout out Danny P. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Come on in with the super, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, shout out to the kid. No, but so this was gonna be like my FU moment to the system, right? So my lawyer tells me, he says, if you're gonna say that, I highly encourage you not to say that. I said, why? He said, because it's gonna show you have yeah, Danny P is the GOAT. She comes in every time and she's dropping money. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate her being a member of the Army and everything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Very much supportive. I appreciate you. So the thing is, oh, come on, my boy. Drip. I've been shouted you out, bro. I appreciate everybody in this army. The super thanks have nothing to do with it. Those are great. Those are great. But showing up for me is even greater. So I definitely appreciate y'all. And so man, the chat going up. I really appreciate. Let me take a time out to read this one. Hey man, I don't know if you remember me, but I commented on a live about 3 months ago asking for advice about leaving a game. Just want to let you know I got out my. That's what we do this for, you guys. This is what I. This is why I even created this. Yo, appreciate that, Natriox. This is this is the only reason I do this is to help out one person, bro. One person, because I'll get back to story time, but I just want to say this, right? I really want to say this. With my man getting out the gang, with Steve getting out the gang, right? His life has dramatically changed. And not only his life. See, a lot of people set out to save. My goal is to change 1 million lives. No, that's not my goal. My goal is to change one life because that one life changes 1 million lives. With Steve being out of the gang now, guess what? No longer committing crimes. So that means he has now stopped his cycle of victimization. See, when you stop the cycle of victimization, other people can survive. Other people can do what they need to do. You feel me? Everybody, Everybody give Steve a shout out, man, because that's a major accomplishment to do on the streets. Most people don't. Most people stop gangbanging when they go to jail or they got to move out of where they from. It takes a person with an enormous amount of freaking gall, heart, courage, fortitude, and determination and self-love to stop gangbanging out here on these streets. So shout out Steve, man. Y'all, if y'all mess with me, if y'all love me, I want everybody to spam off. Congrats, Steve. Keep it going. Let's go. Let me kick it off too, man. You know what I mean? Uh, let's go. Congrats, Steve. Let's go. Congrats, Steve. Keep it going, man. Keep it going, my brother. And it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like to what he just came in here and said. You feel me? Like, yeah, let's spam. Yeah, spam that up. Spam it up. Because this is worthy of great celebration, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I love this. You are Army strong for that. You dig what I'm saying? And keep it going, brother. Because I'm gonna tell you this real quick, Steve. And I'm actually gonna do a story. I'm actually not a story time, but I'm gonna do a live stream where I'm like talking about this, but what it takes to change and what to expect during a change and all this type of stuff. And so it's like this, right? It's like, oh, also, I want you guys to start becoming accustomed when y'all doing spam or y'all commenting on my videos. And I always said this, and I want to reiterate, like the W thing, that's Gideon's. And I love Gideon for what he's done for me. But I'm creating my own brand. I'm creating my own wave. We spam triple R's over here. So you want to say it was a great stream? You know what I'm saying? Just throw them three R's in caps. Throw them three R's in caps. Because this is not just my thing. This is you guys' thing. We are triple R. We are the Army. This ain't my channel. It's our channel. That's why the Discord is, hey guys, what you think about this? Hey guys, what's something else you want to hear? Hey guys, because this is for us. This ain't just for David. This ain't for just DJ. Like, no, this is the Army. You feel me? Lowercase a, capital 3 R's, MY. This is us. We are on, look, the bigger this channel gets, the bigger you guys get. Because guess what? When I start getting sponsors and all that type of stuff, it will allow me to do much more for you guys. So when you send super thanks, when you send super chats, all that type of stuff, it goes right back into this. Create better production, to start hiring and getting people in that takes it to the next level and everything like that. So when you support me, you support yourself. So shout out Steve. And I want to just say, it stands for Real Recognized Real Organism. And I want to say this to you, Steve. There's going to be a lot of moments when you question getting out the game because life ain't going to be as super easy as you might think or conceive or want it to be, right? There's going to be times when you're lonely and you miss your homeboys. You're like, damn, I ain't doing nothing. I'm bored. Stay bored. Stay the course. Don't listen to me. Anything you walk away from, you should never walk back to. You feel me? What's your advice for someone who wants to join a gang? Would you discourage them? And if so, of course I would discourage them. I would listen to me. It's like this. I'm gonna say this to you, right? I would ask this person. Number one, why would you want to join a gang? You know, and they may have a real valid reason to want to join the gang. They may say, you know, man, home life ain't that great. I need protection when I'm walking around. Whatever that logical reason may be. Number one, respect that. Respect why they want to do that. But then this is what you ask them. What if I told you that if you go run and jump off a cliff, that the cliff gods would save you and do this and do that? They'd say you're crazy. And then you would say, exactly. And so is the ideal of joining a gang for protection, for whatever. Listen to me. Gangs Yeah, they may offer you protection, but they're gonna take more than that from you. Yo, thank you, Moonwave. For those who just joined, I have a community in Discord. So if you guys want to join that, join the Triple R community, where all input is taken, received, and considered, and everything like that. Man, sit your butt down, Derrick Rose. But this is the thing: gangs are pesticides. Gangs are everything that's wrong. It's like, would you ever celebrate having cancer? Why? Because cancer eats you away, right? Eats at you. That's what gangs do. They're gonna eat. They're gonna take who you are. They're gonna take the essence of your person. They're gonna destroy it, and they're gonna replace it with something that self-serves them. You see what I'm saying? So I would always say, if you love yourself, never join a gang. If you love yourself, even just this much, never join a gang. You feel? You feel me? Yo, shout out to your friend for beating the cancer. But that's what I will always tell a person. If you love yourself, don't join a gang, because it's not going to help you. All they're going to do is use you up to you not able to be used. Matter of fact, I just had a conversation about this earlier, and I'm not even going to dive into it. This will be another stream. Why is it hard to get out? I don't know much about gangs, but I assume if you try to leave, they'll think you're boom. That's exactly what they'll think, right? But more so, this is why it's hard to get out of gangs. Because gangs need people, right? Misery loves company. And I was just telling a buddy of mine today, if me and you been out here in the streets making all this money, um, right, good, yes, very much so, Danny P. When you join a gang, you make your family join a gang too. Because whatever what up with it, dark? And so you're add an extra R to that, baby. You know we do treat 3 R's over this way, triple R this, triple R that. I'm this, y'all that, and we all this. So it's like this, right? When you join the gang, you make your family a part of it. If you out here tearing up the streets and acting a fool and doing this and doing that, when people can't catch you, they'll kill your mama, they kill your grandmother, they'll kill your kids, that all type of things. And so now your family has to go through and withstand everything that is supposed to be for you, that's meant for you. So understand that. And just to kind of tie that in with today's theme as far as the years, this is what you deal with. This is the time that is taken from you as a gang member. You know, your family may stop talking to you because something happened to a. I remember one time, I'll tell y'all a story. My mom wakes up early in the morning and somebody bust out her rear passenger window, the small part, right? And her first notion was, this got to be because of David. That's the first. So she kind of, all the little screaming, this is because of you. And I was like, Mom, who would know that this is your car? We lived in my neighborhood, but not the clique that I was banging. So I'm like, Mom, why would they do that? I said, Mom, this kids break windows all, like, this could have just been an accident. And then she was like, and then reality is like, sense hit it, like, that's true. I don't notice this, but these are the things you got to deal with. This is the things you got to deal with when you decide you're going to show the world that you're tough and you're going to join the gang. And again, I drag my mom. Thank you. And we don't think about that. Like, how many people say that they love their family with all their heart? You know, who says that? You know what I mean? And who says that, guys? Oh, I love my mom with all my heart. I love yo, DJ. Your name is short. Could be David Robinson for short. No, the J is for the junior. I'm David Jr. So it's DJ. And right, Ducky Blue. If you love them, don't put them through it. So let me see in the comments how many people say they love their mom or their family or even themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna even put on there. I did. I'm gonna jump in here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let y'all know. Shit, I did. I said I loved them. But even if it's not your mom, love somebody else. love yourself, love your parents, love your family, love your kids or whatever, right? Right. So we all say it like, oh man, I love myself, I love my mom. Then why join a gang? All right, Sobers, take care, brother. Why would you join a gang? Because if you love your parents, you love yourself. You imagine your mom saying, "Hey, I know you in a gang. I want you to stop banging if you love me." You're not gonna do it because you afraid to let your homies down. See, that's the internal mental effect that they have on you guys. You feel me? So uh none of us know how much time our families have, right? So for you guys who do know, for you guys who don't know, my mom died a month after I got to prison. And then my brother died the next year. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, I sacrificed, I traded in my mom and my brother's last year on earth for an unworthy cause, for something that did not matter, fellas. Ladies, my mom died in a hospital while I was in somebody's cell. You feel me? While I was in somebody's cell. Yo, thanks for the RIPs. I appreciate it, fellas. And it hit me like the trade-off wasn't worth it. You know, you look at life and it's like time is the most invaluable commodity known to man, right? Because you can't get time back. Like 1 second that you've lost is 1 second that you'll never have ever again. And so here it is. Did you visit their graves? My little brother's ashes are with his grandmother. I'm trying to get in contact with her so I can go get my brother's ashes. My mom, she's in Whittier at Rose Hill Cemetery. So yeah. But this is the thing, right? This is the thing. When you join okay, so Monday, Mental Health Monday, I want to do that early in the morning, like around 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of get everybody with that fresh, like that wake up to where they just like, okay, I got this. You know what I'm saying? To get the encouragement, any coping skills that any of us may have developed to deal with mental health problems and to overcome and to, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do those early in the daytime. I'm the what are they doing? That's the name of the criminal justice portion. What are they doing? I'll do those around. It'll be noon, same time with as this segment of the podcast, our story times. You know what I mean? That way you kind of like kick back, relax, whatever. You might have some ripping and running to do, what have you, things like that. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, boom. I'm gonna answer this question from D Rose. Yeah. So when I got out of jail, all right, so I say this, and I don't say this to glorify gangs or anything. I paroled as an honorable gang member. I never told anybody. I never went into PC. Um, I wasn't doing quote unquote buster activities in jail. Like nobody was slapping me or beating me up or taking stuff from me, or nobody even tried to attempt that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like the kid didn't play. Triple R didn't get down like that. That reel was gonna recognize this reel. You dig? So I say all that to say, when I came home, Cass reached out. What up, cuz? I missed you. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, all right. But I don't rock that way no more. No, I never saw that organism, but it did happen when I was in juvenile hall in a unit that I wasn't in. Somebody got raped. But so when Cass reached out to me, I just was firm. Hey, look, bro, love y'all, but I don't rock like that no more. And because of who I was, they were like, for sure, bro. You know what I mean? Like people call me all the time to get advice and just get things off their chest. Like I know active gang members that call me and be like, man, bro, I'm just trying to do better. I want to do this. And I give them advice. I don't turn my back on people. See, a lot of times that's the biggest problem that we have with change or with inspiration and motivation is that once you become enlightened to the nonsense and negativity that you are part of, your logic and reason based off of so many other people who've come before you is to shun. I don't do that no more. I don't talk to those people. I can't. People get spooked. People don't know but me, I'm like, yeah, I changed my life. I want you to too, bro. So if you ever need to talk, you ever need some advice, you just need to get some off your chest, tap in, get up on me. And everything of that nature. So it's like people contact me all the time, bro. Instagram, directly my phone, whatever. I have never turned my back on my old comrades. If anything, I'm there for them more because I understand, bro. Like in order to change, in order to get out of this lifestyle, you need help. Step 2 in CGA, which is Criminal and Gang Members Anonymous, right? Which is a self-help class that I still utilize to this day, but it was the greatest class to help me become a better person. Step 2 goes and says, we followed those who have trudged out of the path of insanity before us, right? Which means that there always has to be somebody who comes before you that you look to. I always tell people this, right? When I was a gang member, when I first became a Crip, I didn't know how to be no Crip other than like Crips say cuz, they throw up C's, they wear blue. But I didn't know really what it meant to be a Raymond Avenue Crip. I had to learn. I had to learn viciousness. I had to learn manipulate. I had to learn all the skills that it takes to be successful. Oh, good looking out, Vic. Good looking out, bro. I had to learn what it took to be that. And I became that. So to get out of that lifestyle, I had to learn how to become a human again. Because for so many years I was living as a monster. As in the gang world, we like, oh, cuz I'm a beast. You feel me? So no, I'm not in Compton. I actually was out of Inglewood or whatever in South Central, whatever. But the person was a Crip. But I like to just sit there and I like to just continue to tell y'all, like, don't waste your time in life because you don't know. I always say, whatever opportunities that you miss out on, you may never get those again. You may never ever see that again. So it's like, utilize your time on this earth for your benefit. Oh, it took a long, long time for me to actually forgive myself for the lifestyle that I had chose to live, right? For so long, I'm like, how can I forgive myself for killing somebody? How can I forgive myself for destroying a family, for destroying a community? How can I forget, like, and it took a long time. So I eventually was able to forgive myself, which allowed me to change. See, when you don't forgive yourself for anything, and it don't have to just be a murder or anything like. If you don't forgive yourself for, if you don't forgive yourself for anything you've done, the mistakes you've made, Kamikaze, how you doing, brother? And welcome everybody who just joined. Low, if this is your first time, please make sure you subscribe to the Triple R podcast. Make sure you like this live stream, go through, watch old content, like it up, comment, share, and most importantly, bing, hit that notification so you are aware when new content drops, when our live streams are going. And if you want to stay more up to date with Triple R, join my Discord family. It's right here in the chat. You can click on it, join it. I'll personally welcome you once the live stream is over. And it's not just for me; it's for you guys to communicate with each other as well. You might say, "Hey, Triple R, I would love to hear this." You know what I'm saying, on the episode. I would love to hear. I take everything into consideration, and I'm here for you guys. This is not my channel. This is our channel. So, did you spend nights getting sick, or were you just confused? It is weird how people react differently. I'm gonna go. Appreciate you for everything. I'm good. All right, Steve. Shout out Steve, y'all. Hey, Steve, keep being great, my brother. Keep going, and know that Triple R is here for you. Join that Discord so you can always talk to me, and talk to everybody else in the Army, and continue to get motivation for change and to stay on your path. Imagine if DJ do a 24-hour of his lifetime, or what he does in 20. Oh yeah, that would be crazy. I don't think I have enough battery time for that on my phone or computer. So yes, sir, Triple R Steve. Yeah, exactly. He works. And so I'm saying this, right? So boom, we talked about the whole process of going to trial. So boom, I got sentenced. So after that, after you get sentenced, right? After you get sentenced, you gotta now you just in the county jail. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait for a prison bus to pick you up. You gotta wait for a freaking prison. You just gotta wait. You just sit in the cell. Spivey, roll it up for the state line. You be like, oh, I'm out of here. Everybody in county jail can't wait to go to prison, even if you got a life sentence, because everybody just want to get the hell out of the LA County jail. It's dirty, it stinks, it's nasty, the food is garbage. No, they do not have air conditioning on the prison bus. It is one of the worst rides of your entire life. You're shackled like this. Your arms are shackled. You have a waist chain on, and your legs have shackles on it. So they got handcuffs. They have handcuffs for what the heck is this? So they have handcuffs for your feet. You plan on doing YouTube full time and quitting your job? I do. I do. I definitely do. So I got some things in process that will get you guys triple R nonstop. I get arrested for fun, free meals and free. Okay. And so work is going great. No, Tupac was in federal prison, everybody. And so um I don't know who this is, everybody. Somebody is calling me while I'm live streaming. I don't even know who JR is. So I'm saying all this to say, boom, now I'm going to prison, right? That was the longest ride, you guys, of my entire life. That was I'm driving past all these places. I'm on the freeway knowing, like, damn, I'm not gonna never see none of this stuff again. Never. And like to be driving, because you got to remember, like, for the most part, majority of prisons are like in the middle of nowhere, you guys. So, but you drive through all these cities, and it's just like you just sitting there on the bus, and it's like you this close to freedom, but you are light years away from it. So it's like, damn, I think we'll never see this again. And fellas, you see some of the most beautiful, some of the most beautiful women in the world on your way to prison. And you be like, damn, no more girls, no more nothing. You feel me? And so let me see. So exactly. Moderators, again, when you see stuff like this, I expect for my moderators to moderate this channel for me. When you see people coming here spamming stuff like this, I just time them out for myself. If he says one more comment, I want him to remove from the channel, guys. It don't matter who do it, just get him up out of here. So I'm on that bus, and I'm just like, damn. I'm like, never. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Like, dude, when I was in reception center. No, it's all good. I'm just explaining to y'all what I expect out of you guys as my moderators, because I have 3 moderators in here right now. So, dude, I did cry Ducky Blue on the inside, because prison is all about perception. Everything is about how people perceive you. So you don't want nobody like, look at him. Because people think, like, when people say you cry, like, if people would have watched me cry the whole ride up there, they'd have been like, it would have been like, he's weak. We gonna get him. Like, dude's plot. Like, prison is a cesspool for scavengers. People are just like, it's like, imagine like a big aquarium, and all the predators, they stand out of each other's way. Every now and again, they'll go at it. They'll go at each other. You know, but for the most part, they like, where them guppies at? Where them? Oh, there go one. Got him. Come here, give me this. Dude, give me you. And it's not always by force. People will see you scared and bring you in. Yeah, oh, hey, homie, you know what I'm saying? It's your first time to the pen. You're like, yeah, man, I don't really know what to expect. Like, nah, you good, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure don't nobody mess with you. Whoop, 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 you know what I'm saying? I see your family be looking out for you, man. That's cool, man. I ain't got nobody looking out for me. Now the dude is scared. What you think he gonna do? Shit. In his mind, I found a protector. I found me a savior. It's cool. You know, my family look out for me. You know, if I eat, you eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? My store bag is open for you. Got you. So I had to cry on the inside, and I would only cry literal tears when there was nobody around. But the only time I ever did cry in front of somebody was when my mom died. I couldn't even hold that down. That was just impossible for me to hold down, right? So my whole time in reception, bro, I was so depressed. Like, my hair just started falling out. I had cowlicks, you know what I'm saying? It just got worse and worse and worse and worse, bro. Because I used to always, like, I would wake up out of the middle of my sleep, bro, and I'd just be rubbing my head like. I always tell people I was so stressed that I rubbed my hair away, right? So that was another experience as far as like the time in prison. That was one of the hardest times of my life in prison. And I remember going to Pelican Bay. I remember the day that they told me, "Hey, you're transferring to Pelican Bay." I remember sitting back and I was just like, "Damn, God, why do I got to keep doing all this hard time?" Like, that was literally my words to God. Why do I have to keep doing all this hard time? Because it's like Pelican Bay. You feel me? And so that was that time. And then like the time for change, you know, realizing to myself. And I remember saying this to myself. We're not gonna keep using this mistake to live in stupidity. And it wasn't a mistake, guys. It was a choice. But this is what I told them. Like, we're not gonna use this. We're not gonna use prison as a reason, as logical reason for you to continue to be an idiot. You've done that long enough. You being an idiot sent you to prison with life. It's time to change, brother. And so I spent a lot of years. Oh, I definitely repented to Jesus. And amen. And so I was like, my best thinking got me squatting and coughing. Because in prison, when they do strip searches, you get naked, you got to squat down like a pitcher or like a back catcher, I mean, and you got to freaking open them cheeks and go, and that's to make sure you don't have nothing in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, does the system work in preventing convicts from committing the same crimes as again? So no, the system does not work in that. Understand this. Look at McDonald's, right? And I know all these fast foods try to switch to we have healthy items. Yeah, but that's not your niche. McDonald's niche is what? Big Macs, Happy Meals, all these things. Do you think it's in McDonald's best interest to discourage people from eating unhealthy? No, because that's how they make billions of dollars. Just like with prison, is it a prison's best interest to make sure people don't get out and commit crimes again? No, because they make money from people committing crimes, from people being stupid enough to not understand that. Like, I used to always tell people when people be like, "F the system," this, that, and the third, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I say, if you really want to say "F the system," stop committing crimes. Because if, let's say, because I know California has like, I think the largest incarcerated population in the world, right? I know the United States as a whole incarcerates more people than Russia, China, and all these other countries that they try to condemn. So you think if half the population says, you know what, I'm not going to jail no more, I'm going to be the best self, my best self, right? What happens? Prisons are going to start getting shut down. but people don't do that. So prisons don't, but they do offer rehabilitative services. So it's up to you. And who said this? I want to pin this comment. Actually, I want to pin this comment. It says change comes from within. Change comes from within. Oh, here it is from Ben. This comment just got pinned because change does come from within. You have to want to do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the demonic stuff, but Lil Uzi go hard. So exactly, Danny P hit it right on the nose. Prison is a business. It's a big business. You feel me? It's $1 billion industry. Cheap labor, cheap labor, and all other things that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? But I know that's the biggest one is cheap labor. You know what I'm saying? And so when I decided to change, I had to go in on my own. I had to take the courses. I had to stay out of the trouble. I had to do all of this stuff, you guys. So I spent years working on me. I spent years breaking down. So what I was gonna say, he said Lil Uzi Vert Lucifer. Oh, Lil Uzi Vert Lucifer. Oh, it does sound damn. I never thought about that. But so I spent years breaking down and destroying the old warped beliefs that I had, right? Because my belief system was warped, guys. Like I everything that was wrong in my head was right. Everything that was right in my head was wrong. Going to school, man, that's for suckers. It's crap. I'm finna go do some crip stuff. I'm finna go sell some dope. I'm finna bang on some fools. I'm finna strike the setup on the walls and keep it going. No, that was you see how illogical that was. I love my family, but I'm finna go to the set today. I love my life, but I'm finna put it in danger. No, those are all stupid. Like the statement and the action, they cancel each other out. You feel me? I can't say I love myself and then put myself in harm's way. Because who here loves themselves and then goes put their hand on fire? Be like, yeah, I love myself. I'm gonna burn my hand up, even though I love my hand. Like, no, straight up. So it took me a lot of years to dismantle my belief system and to replace it with upstanding values. That's where the self-help classes come into mind. That's where they come into play, and that's where they was able to uplift me and give me not only insight into who I was, but the skills to become who I am and who I want to be. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It's been great. I love y'all. I'll see you next Friday for story time. And I'll see you all Monday for Mental Health Monday. And I'll see you Wednesday for what are they doing? You feel me? Where we discuss celebrities, athletes, and people that are in the limelight that are now finding themselves in the darkest of light in the criminal justice system. It's been an honor. It's your boy, DJ, Mr. Triple R. Stay great above hate. And remember what they say about you, shit don't even matter.